third-ranked wrestler in the 157, 165-pound weight class. That's going to be Ganbayar Sanjaa. Sanjaa has 3 major decisions, a couple of falls, and a tech fall this year.
Now, give me a little bit of background on this kid. He's from where?
He's from Mongolia.
Mongolia. Oh.
He's won 5 bouts in a row.
A long way from home.
Yes, indeed. 4th in last year's NCAA championships. He's an All-American, of course. 4th in the EIWA championships. He's an academic All-American as well. So, he does everything. He's going against Corey Lear out of Orangeville.
Yeah.
Mentioned before. Corey, 4-2 in his last 6 bouts. Won his Binghamton bout, 1-0 with a second period escape.
The headlock.
Yep, Sanjaa gets a couple of points.
He's very fortunate. Corey's very fortunate he didn't get put on his back there. That was the attempt.
That's what Sanjaa's trying to do right now.
And he's ranked
3rd in the weight class.
3rd in the nation?
Yes, sir. Last year, Corey Lear won the Shorty Hitchcock Classic, which is a very prestigious tournament. Sanjaa trying to get that leg of Lear.
Oh, he's riding. He changes off. He goes from one thing to another.
Nice reverse. Get a point for the escape.
Short sit out for a point.
Riding time under a minute, so no factor yet, although it is 57 ticks in favor of Sanjaa. So it's 2-1. And Lear got himself in a tough spot.
Sanjaa into a front head and arm. Trying to get that far leg, which he does.
He's going to get the 2 points.
Yeah. That can develop into a cradle situation. Bottom leg cradle, but Lear's been there before, so he knew what was coming, so he just kind of give him the 2.
Now they'll stop. Because of safety, they'll stop.
Yeah, his legs were twisted. There's no way he could.
Sanjaa's on top 4-1 here. Still have 40 seconds left in this first period. Seems like it's been a long first period.
I wonder what command he has of the language.
That's a good question. Very good question. Lear, by the way, in the escape gets another point. He's down 4-2. Ganbayar readjusting his headgear, and Lear saw that as an opportunity to dive low.
Here's the same situation Corey was in before. Tried to whip Corey over.
Lear is
front head and arm.
Lear seems to be much bigger than Ganbayar, but it just seems like Sanjaa's so quick. And that will end this first period. Ganbayar will be up 4-2. And so it appears that Sanjaa is going to go neutral here, start this second period.
He likes to go on his feet.
Well, I think that favors him. He's quick. And, of course, Lear is just bigger. Like we said, really, Sanjaa weighed in at 157. This is the 165-pound weight class.
He's number 3 in the country at 57.
Actually, at 157. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to keep my. I didn't know anything about him until I come here today.
He's very, very good. 4-2. Sanjaa's on top of Lear. About 75 ticks left in this second period. Sanjaa trying to get that single leg, couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Ooh.
That was a good job.
Oh, he almost had a throw there on Lear. Watch. He's getting low for that leg. That's what he wants. And this time he wants to come around behind. And he drops down, but he's not going to get anything. Good working on Corey Lear's part there, Doug.
Yeah,
he was actually almost taken down twice in that sequence there.
He can hang in there. You never know what can happen here. We still have 40 seconds left in the second period. It's only a 2-point differential. Sanjaa by 2, 4-2. So who wins out here? Phil, is it the kind of the muscle and the bulk of Lear, or the quickness of Sanjaa?
It's technique. I tell you what, Sanjaa is respecting Lear's size. There's a lot of things he might be doing if he was down a weight that he's not going to try up here because of the difference.
Now we'll end this second period. Sanjaa will take a 4-2 lead going into the third, and I think Lear will start on the bottom. Yes, he will.
Well, he did, because he anticipates possibly that Sanjaa likes to go on his feet.
So he'll release him?
See if that proves out.
Last 2 minutes of this bout.
He has a minute riding time. So.
And you're right. He does like to wrestle on his feet. He releases Corey Lear. Lear down a point. Boy, that's every time Lear goes shooting at a leg, Sanjaa has the counter, doesn't he?
That front head and arm. He'll front head arm. He'll pull you down. Try to get an opening. Now he'll try and flip you by.
Sanjaa's leading 4-3, but he has the riding time. So minute 20. And it's been tough for Lear. He hadn't really been able to get to Sanjaa to ride him.
No.
Lear hanging in there, though.
Well,
if Lear could just get some kind of takedown here.
Well, he's one takedown away from tying this match.
Boy, Sanjaa's so quick. Anytime you go diving for his leg, he can move out of there really quickly. Down to 49 ticks left in this bout. 4-3 Sanjaa. Lear is just trying to bull him down. While Sanjaa normally wrestles at 157, he's still strong.
Well, he's also very adept at Greco-Roman. Those upper body throws that he's attempting are.
We're going to have a warning here on Sanjaa, and Sanjaa's saying, wait a sec, I didn't do anything.
I know.
And Coach Moore also is pleading his case for American. I kind of agree with the American side. I didn't see Sanjaa doing anything. But can't get another warning. 33 ticks left in the bout. Lear down by really 2 with riding time. Lear's going to get a point. Now he's trying to get him in a takedown. Here he goes, and he gets it! 2 points for Corey Lear! And he's got back time! Trying to get the pad!
He's going to have him. He's got 2.
3 seconds left! He's the leg! Corey Lear comes through, Phil.
Yes, he did.